A very good morning, all of you. How are you? Hope you all are fine. Dear student, please let me know board is visible. Everything is okay. Pawan, please let me know about board. Is it visible? Everything is okay. Please tell me. Okay, Push said board is visible. Thank you, Push, for giving me answer so quick. Okay, bache, today I have to discuss a topic. I have to just start a chapter. How do organisms reproduce? A chapter reproduction. Tomorrow I will just check all your answer sheets for July assessment. Tomorrow I discuss answers with you. Definitely tomorrow I will just discuss tomorrow lesson. I will discuss all the answers for July assessment. Today I have to just start a chapter reproduction. How do organisms reproduce? After the completion of this chapter, I will just start a chapter that is a chapter inheritance. So before inheritance, this chapter is very, very important. And most of the time in exams, they ask the question from the topics control and coordination, which we have covered. Control and coordination, which I have already covered in recorded videos. Inheritance, reproduction, variation, transport in animal, all these hemonutrition, all these are very, very important chapters, and for practical purpose biomolecule is very, very important. So let's start a chapter reproduction. 5 students are present till now. Let me take your attendance first. Who is present, who is not present? Let me check. Then I start a topic. Board is not clear, bache. Wait. Now it is clear, beta. Okay. Okay. Muskan present. Puneet present. Okay, beta. I think now it is cleared. I got, thank you, Puneet, for suggesting me. Lens of camera needs to be clean. Now I think it is cleared. Thank you, Puneet. Okay. Puneet is present, Pushp is present, Pawan is present, Muskan is present, Deepak is present. 5 are present till now. I don't want to wait for other students. I have to just start a chapter that is a reproduction, and it is a very, very important chapter. Reproduction. Hanji beta, first of all, what is reproduction? Yes beta, what is reproduction? Reproduction is process by which organisms produce young one of their own kind. Okay, it is a process by which organisms produce young one of their own kind and multiply in number. Reproduction is not essential as to stay alive, like for nutrition, it is required to stay alive, excretion, respiration, but still it is a very important character of living organism for continuation of species. Okay, beta? Reproduction is a process by which organisms produce young one of their own kind. It is not essential for organism to stay alive as its nutrition, respiration, excretion, but still it is the most important characteristic features of living organism because of continuation of species or continuation of life. Reproduction is very, very important. What is the need of reproduction? First is continuation of life. Continuation of life. Reproduction is very, very important. Second, preservation of species. I just explain all these in detail. Preservation of species. Okay. Third is, I think I'm just getting okay. बच्चे, continuation of life, preservation of species, replacement of dead individual. Replacement of dead individual. And fourth is why it is important, role in evolution. Role in evolution. This is a need of reproduction. Why reproduction is required? First is continuation of life. See, living beings are not immortal, bache. They are able to maintain their existence for millions of years because their copies are produced by reproduction. They have to just maintain, they have to just continue of life only by the productions of organism of their own kind. Is that clear? So, continuation of life for this reproduction is required. Second, preservation of species. Organism of a species produce many organisms which are similar to themselves. Their number increase generation after generation. This increase the size of population and helps in the existence of species. Like we are just belong to one species. We are only exist if we just are able to produce species of the same kind. So it helps in the production of preservation of species. Third point, replacement of dead individual. New individual added to population to compensate for the loss of individual. Is that clear? Loss of individual by death. जो डेथ से मर जाते हैं, to replace them we need a new individual which can be only produced by reproduction. Next, role in evolution. Reproduction introduces variation, and these variation also helps in transfer of this variation to next offsprings. So helps to play important role in evolution. So this is a need of reproduction. Now, bache, next is type of reproduction. There are two types of reproduction. There are two types of reproduction. Asexual, sexual. Today, after introduction, I will discuss a sexual reproduction. I bring a flower. I just do its dissection. I will just show. I'll just discuss all the parts of flower. Okay. Types of reproduction. There are two types, as you know. One is, I will not go in detail because it is a revision. Okay. Asexual and sexual. Hanji. First of all, we will discuss about asexual reproduction. When reproduction occurs without formation and fusion of gametes, sex cells without fusion of gametes, that is called asexual. Asexual reproduction does not involve any kind of special cell like sex cells, gametes. Only one parent is needed to produce offspring of the same kind. So what are the characters of asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction is uniparental. Only one parent is involved. One parent is involved. Okay. Second, it does not involve fusion of gametes. Gametes fuse nahi karte. It does not involve fusion of gametes because there are no gametes. Second, इट इज अ मेथड ऑफ रैपिड मल्टीप्लीकेशन, बहुत जल्दी मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, 2 से 4, 4 से 8, 8 से 10, ठीक है. एंड द डॉटर ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रोड्यूस आर जेनेटिकली आइडेंटिकल टू parent. Is that clear? It is mostly found in lower organisms, unicellular organisms. Okay. So asexual reproduction does not involve any type of gametes. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages of asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction, no mating is needed, no fertilization is required, no gametes are required. All the good characters of parent, it can be passed because these are identical organisms are formed. So all the good character, it can be passed to a next offspring. It is also one of the advantage. And when there is a, these are the advantage, but there are some disadvantages also of asexual reproduction. There is a very little variation created. So adaptation to changing environment is unlikely. Like इसमें क्या होता है, वेरिएशन बहुत कम होती है. Is that clear? This is a disadvantage of asexual reproduction. Is that clear? And if there are some character which we don't want to pass, it can be also passed. It can be a diseased character. Okay, diseased gene. Okay, so we have discussed asexual reproduction. What is asexual reproduction? Asexual reproduction involves one parent. It involves one parent. What are the characters of asexual reproduction, बच्चे? Asexual reproduction में क्या होता है? Yes, बेटा. Asexual reproduction, when reproduction occurs without the formation and fusion of gametes. It does not involve any kind of special cells or sex cells or gametes. One parent is needed to produce a new organism. It is a uniparental, a method of rapid multiplication, and daughter organisms are genetically identical to the parent. There are different modes of asexual reproduction, which we will discuss in a separate lesson with the topic asexual reproduction in plants or organisms. Now, it is only introduction in this lesson. Sexual reproduction. Come to a sexual reproduction. As name suggests, sexual reproduction involves beta two parents. It is a type of reproduction in which two individuals belonging to two different sexes, male and female. Male and female. So it is a process involving fusion of two gametes, two sex cells. One is male, one is female. Ultimately, it forms zygote. It will form zygote. Then it will form embryo. And then full new organism is produced. Full new organism is produced. Okay? It involves mainly sex cells. Sex cells are called gametes. And they are made, gametes where they are made in? They are made in reproductive organs. Is that clear? And process of Hanji. Because asexual reproduction always involve mitosis and this involve meiosis. Now you should know about mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis and meiosis is a type of cell division. Hanji beta, what is meiosis? Anyone please let me know about meiosis? Anyone? What do you mean by meiosis and mitosis? Yes, beta. Mitosis and meiosis. Yes, anyone? Mitosis is a division of a cell of a body that result in a two cells, each with the same number of chromosomes as original cell. I'm just, before doing this process, sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, you should know about two terms that are very important. That is, one is mitosis and one is meiosis. Mitosis क्या होता है? Division of, I got answer from Amarjit also, Pushp also, Puneet also, Pawan also. Very good, all of you. Mitosis is a division of cells of a body. Like body के जो cells होते हैं that divide, result in two cell. One cell divided into two with same number of chromosome as original cell. And meiosis is a process where single cell divide twice. Like one 2 में divide करता है, 2 4 में. But the chromosome number half. It reduces to half. So during meiosis, one cell divides twice to four daughter cells having half number of chromosome as original. Clear है? उसमें क्या होता है? एक 2 में divide करता है, chromosome number it will remain same. But इसमें क्या होता है? Chromosome number reduces to half. One cell divided into 4. First into 2, then again 2 into 4. Is that clear? So this was about mitosis and meiosis. हाँ जी. Next बच्चे, sexual reproduction. Come to a sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction में बेटा क्या होता है? Sex cells involve करते हैं, gametes. It produces the gametes. ठीक है? Male and female gamete come in contact with, they fuse, form a zygote. Then zygote grow into new individual. In sexual reproduction, we will discuss sexual reproduction in plants as well as in animals in detail. But before starting it, we will just discuss the characters of sexual reproduction in overall characters of sexual reproduction. Hanji, it is uniparental, but it is biparental. Two parents are involved, one male, one female, and in plants, it involves separate male and female reproductive organs. Hanji. Here gametes are not formed, here gametes are formed. Gametes are formed by meiotic division and these gametes are called haploids. Then fusion of male and female gamete take place. As a result of fertilization, zygote is formed. Zygote undergo repeated mitotic division and form a organism. And organisms are genetically different from parents. Here it is identical to parent. Sorry. Here the organism is identical, but here it is genetically different. Okay. Here variations are more, here variations are less. So this was about characters of sexual reproduction. Now what is the significance of sexual reproduction? Now the question is, what is the significance of sexual reproduction? Significance of sexual reproduction. Hanji. Sexual reproduction, it results in new combination of gene brought in zygote. Like male and female, they fuses. Some genes they got from some characters they got from mother, some character organism got from father. So new combination of genes are formed. Okay, so variation, this increases the genetic variation and diversity of characters. Like different kinds of characters are there. Okay, so this is the first significance. Second, variation from evolution and play important role in origin of new species. Sometimes a new kind of variations are formed that is not present. So these variations occur in generation after generation and form an important role in evolution. It maintains a chromosome number in future generation. 46 number is there in human. Chromosome number is 46. Then new organism, it got 23 from one parent, 23 from one. Again, number is 46. So it will just maintain generation after generation. So this was the significance of sexual reproduction. Now we will discuss three topics in detail: asexual reproduction, sexual reproduction in plants, sexual reproduction in animals. Okay. So today I'm just going to start first of all sexual reproduction in plants. Hanji. Topic is sexual reproduction in Beta, you should understand everything, because when I will just take quiz, you should know all the answer of this chapter. Is that clear? After the completion of the topic sexual reproduction in plant, I will just take quiz of this topic. Then I will start a sexual reproduction in animal and then asexual reproduction. After completion of chapter, I will start inheritance and variation chapter. Sexual reproduction. Okay. Hanji beta, and beta Friday, every Friday I just give you one past paper for practice, and Monday I will discuss that past paper. Is that clear? Every Monday I will discuss past paper with you, at which I will just given you as a homework, so that you have to just do past paper also side by side. Okay, bache, or you can say one worksheet. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction in plants. I already discussed with you about sexual reproduction. It involves fusion of gamete, male and female. Now, please tell me which is the reproductive part of plant. Like in male, testes, ovary are reproductive organs. Okay. What is a reproductive part of a plant? Plant में क्या होता है? It consists of sepals, petals, everything. Now, what is a reproductive part of plant? I am just waiting for your answer. Let me check my mobile. Hanji. Reproductive organ, or you can say reproductive part कौन सा है? I'm just talking about reproductive part of plant. I am not asking the question reproductive part of flower. I'm not talking about organs of flower. I am just talking about, please listen the question clearly. I think you are not able to understand the question. Yes, now I got answer from Puneet. Reproductive part of plant is flower. Then come to reproductive organ in flower. First question is, don't get confused in quiz. They can ask this question if I am talking about plant. Plant में क्या होता है? Stem होता है, roots होते हैं, leaves. It consists of stem, root, leaves. What is the reproductive part of plant? Flower. Now we will discuss different organs of a flower, like which one is a reproductive organ. Now I got answer from many of the students. Pavan, ovary and anther, sexes, good. I got answer from Amarjeet, ovule. ठीक है, ovary contain ovule, yes. Puneet, ovary, stigma, yes. Pushp, okay, Pushp, you ask some question, I just give you answer in the end of lesson. Otherwise, I just send you answer by WhatsApp voice message. ठीक है? Okay, carpel and stamen. Let's discuss. Puneet, Muskan also give an answer. Stigma, from where pollen seed travel down to ovule. I think some students came, they just give attendance and they went back. Very bad. If you are missing your lessons, it is only your fault, beta. You will be not able to attend. Muskan give answer anther. Okay, good. All of you are very right. Okay, let me discuss about structure of the flower. In sexual reproduction, male is flower is a reproductive part of plant. Okay, in flower, there are different parts of flower. Hanji, what are the different parts of flower? Calyx, Corolla. ठीक है बेटा? Androecium, calyx also called sepals. It is also called petals. Androecium, it is a male reproductive part. It is also called stamen. ठीक है, एंड्रोशियम क्या होता है बेटा? स्टेमन. इट इज फॉर्म्ड ऑफ स्टेमन, जिसको बोलते हैं क्या कहते हैं अपना मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट. ओके, gynoecium. It is also called pistil and carpel. These are the different names. ठीक है, carpels. Calyx. So here you can see the flower. It is what? Thalamus. Or you can say peduncle. This is a thalamus where all the parts of flower are inserted. Where all the parts of flower are inserted. ठीक है. Now these are what beta? These are what? Petals. ठीक है. और बेटा see here. You can see here, I think it is not visible to you. This is what? Here you can see a very close. I think it is very close to you now. This part, anther. I think you are able to see. Please tell me, ये कौन सा part है? Please let me know. Let me know. Please let me see your. Yes, I got answer from Pushp. Yes, Muskan. Please give me answer. Pavan, I got answer from Pavan. Yes, beta. What is this? Let me show you. Here you will see. हाँ जी. Yes, beta. I think it is not visible to you, na? It is not clear, beta. Okay, you can just do it at home also. Yes, beta. I got a correct answer. Stigma, anther. It consists of pollen grains also. Anther, and it is actually anther and filament. It consists of stamen, which consists of anther and filament. Wait. It is a male reproductive part. Male reproductive organ, which consists of anther and filament. Anther consists of pollen grains. Anther consists of beta pollen grains. It is a male reproductive part of flower. It is form of stamen. Collectively, it is called stamen. Collectively, it is called stamen. In upper portion, here I just make the diagram. This is what filament. This is connective tissue, and this is what? Anther. Connective tissue connect anther to filament, and this anther contained pollen grain. Each lobe, there are 4 sacs bilobed anther which contain pollen grain, and these are male reproductive cells. Okay, beta. So in Androecium, each stamen consists of 2 parts: stalk, जिसको बोलते हैं filament, anther. Anther bear 4 pollen sacs. Each sac contain a yellow powdery mass called pollen. Pollen is a male gamete. These are male gametes. Okay, beta. These are male gametes. Now come to calyx and gynoecium part. Gynoecium is a stigma style ovary. Stigma style ovary. Ovary consists of ovule. Ovary consists of ovule. And these are female sex cell. ठीक है, ओव्यूल के अंदर क्या होते हैं? फीमेल ओव्यूल्स. ठीक है. So बेटा, gynoecium is a female reproductive part. It consists of stigma, style, ovary. Ovary contain ovule, which is called egg cell, which is a female gamete. And what about corolla? Corolla is the colored petals. Okay? And they are just forming variety of colors. What is the function of corolla? Attract insects for pollination. Calyx is the sepals. Sorry, these are formed of green color leaf-like parts, sepals, and their function is protect the flower. To protect the flower in bud condition. Ovary is a basal part of carpel. It bears ovules. Female gametes are called egg. Egg is produced in ovule. Egg, ovum is produced in ovary. Ovary, again, please listen to me. Ovary is a swollen part of carpel. It bears ovules. Ovule bears बेटा. This ovule, ठीक है. Ovule के अंदर क्या होता है? Each ovule egg is formed. Ovary में भी unilocular, like इसमें एक ही locus होता है, एक chamber होता है. Multilocular, many chambers are there. So these are the main parts of flower. Flower, it can be a bisexual, it can be a unisexual. Most of the flowering plant, when male and female reproductive parts are present in same flower. Same flower में male reproductive part भी होता है, female भी होता है. It is called, yes बेटा, bisexual flower. Example, mustard, hibiscus. And flowers in which either या तो male part होगा या female part होगा. It is called unisexual flower. Example, papaya, watermelon. Beta, this is important. In exam, they can ask question about bisexual flower, bisexual plant, and unisexual plant. Bisexual plants consist of male and female reproductive organ on the same plant. Example, mustard plant, hibiscus plant, and female. And unisexual plant consists of either male or female organ in same plant. Example is papaya or watermelon. Now come to a process of reproduction in these plants. But before start it, we have to just cover the topic of. Better open page number 221. Let me see which thing is left, which thing is not left. Sepals we have covered. Stamen we have covered. Pollen we have covered. Beta, in the topic pollen, page number 222, these are very, very important. Characters of insected pollinated flower and wind pollinated flower. In case of insect pollinated flower, tend to produce smaller amount of pollen grain, and these pollen grains are sticky, round, covered in tiny spikes. Wind pollinated flower produce large amount of light pollen grains which are easily carried by wind. Large amount, why it is required in large amount? Because most of the pollen is low and there is low chance of its reaching another flower of same species. By wind, they are just not able to reach and they are lost. So large amount of needed pollens are needed in case of wind pollinated flower, and this is important question. They can ask why it is required in large amount and insect pollinated it is a less amount. Okay, beta. Then carpels we have covered. Come to a page number 223. Okay, here we have just discussed about receptacle, beta, thalamus parts, swollen parts, where this is a receptacle, where all this green color, where all the parts are inserted, where all the parts are inserted. Here you can see ovary also, which consists of many ovules. Okay, lupin. Now there are different kind of flower which is given in your syllabus, page number 223. That is lupin, and it is also a very, very important. Lupin. Lupin flower, it is better. You can just see the diagram given on a page number 223. 5 sepals, but these are joined together to form a short tube. इसमें क्या होता है? 5 sepals होती हैं, they join together, इकट्ठी ही join कर जाती है, form a short tube. These 5 petals are of different size. Uppermost is called standard. सबसे ऊपर जो होती है, it is called standard. ठीक है? उसके बाद and it is held vertically. 2 petals at the side and these are called wings. जो नीचे होती है 2, these are called wings. इसको wings बोलते हैं. Clear है? After this, these petals at the side and partially joined together. Partially these are joined together. ठीक है? Here their sepals are also given. These are petals. This is a standard. This is a wing. ठीक है? These are joined together, and inside the wings 2 more petals joined together to form a boat-shaped keel. इसमें क्या होता है? Boat-shaped keel. ठीक है? ये और 2 petals होती है इसके अंदर. This is the boat-shaped keel. ठीक है? उसके बाद this is called standard, wings, boat-shaped keels. So single carpel is a very long pot-shaped, long style engine stamina. Beta half here you can see in 223 page. Please open the page number 223. Here you can see the structure where sepals are given. Other parts are same: receptacle, ovule, ovary, anther, filament, style, and petals. They are given in this form. Other things will remain same as we discussed earlier. Same reproductive organ, male, female. Here you have to just add the concept of petals of a different varieties, different shapes. That is the standard, wings, boat-shaped keel. These are lupin flowers. Okay, beta. Next, come to a page number 224. That is the concept of pollination. That is the concept of pollination. Today I have to start, and beta tomorrow I have to discuss question paper, and after day after tomorrow I have to just complete the topic sexual reproduction in plant. Then Thursday I will just start a topic sexual reproduction in animal. Okay. Now come to a concept of pollination. Okay. Pollination. Now, beta, please let me know what is pollination. Yes, Pawan. What is pollination? Please let me know. Send me answer. Hope you have sent the answer, beta. Pollination. Let me check your answers. Transfer of pollen to stigma ovule flower to follow fertilization. Good push. Transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. Okay. Hanji beta. Puneet. Propagation of male cells from anther to stigma. Yes, to all are right, beta. What is pollination? Pollination is a transfer of pollens from a male to female, or you can say from anther to stigma. Transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma. Anther कौन सा है? Male reproductive part, and stigma is a female reproductive part of flower. So from anther, pollen grains are transferred from male to female reproductive part, that is stigma. This is called pollination. Is that clear? So बच्चे, pollination is a transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. It is of two types: self-pollination cross-pollination. Hanji beta, Push, Puneet, whosoever is present, please tell me what is difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination. Yes, beta Muskan, what is the difference between? Hanji beta, difference between self-pollination and cross-pollination. Yes. I got answer from Push. Self-pollination is the transfer of anther to stigma of a same flower. What is the transfer, beta? Push. What is you have to just correct transfer of what transfer? Pollen grains from anther to stigma. You have to just mention the word pollen grain. Yes. Puneet. Self in same plant, cross in different plant. Beta, you have to just give an exact definition. Pawan. Transfer of pollen to stigma. Cross-pollination occur into different kind of flowers. Self-pollination on same flower. Yes. So I think now 4 members are only active. Push, Puneet, Pawan and Muskan. Other are in just sleeping mode. And Deepak also sent message me in advance that he will not be able to reply because he was just watching the video through laptop. Okay, beta, don't worry. If you are not will give me answers, I will just not send you a good forecasted marks. Because forecasted marks always send based on your internal assessment. What is your performance? Okay, so beta, pollination is of two types, self pollination, क्रॉस पॉलिनेशन. सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन क्या होता है? हाँ जी, सेल्फ पॉलिनेशन it is a pollination transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of a same flower or another flower of a same plant. Like plant same होना चाहिए, flower can be different. Transfer of pollen grain from one flower to another flower but of same kind, or you can say male and female part of same flower. ठीक है, flower can be different but it should be of same plant. It is exact definition of self pollination. Self pollination is a transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma of a same flower or another flower of a same plant. Example, it's groundnut. Groundnut is a very good example. Now come to cross pollination. Cross pollination. Now what do you mean by cross pollination? It is a transfer of pollen grain from anther. But I think now time is over. We should just continue this class tomorrow. Tomorrow I just cleared the doubts, okay, of the July assessment.